Is Volkswagen the first one to fall in a global auto shakeup? The fallout from escalating US tariffs is already hitting hard, and Volkswagen's response is sending shockwaves. From slashing EV prices in Europe to halting shipments of its vehicles to the US, the German giant is scrambling to adapt. Trump's trade threats are intensifying, Europe's auto sector is sliding, and now Volkswagen is doubling down on US investments just to stay in the game. In today's video, we're breaking down the key moves, the high-stakes politics, and what this all means for the future of global car makers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let's dive into the chaos. Volkswagen just took a hit, and not a small one. Global vehicle deliveries are down 7% in the first half of 2025, totaling 646,610 fewer cars hitting the streets compared to last year. That's not a footnote. That's a loud warning siren from Wolfsburg. In the US specifically, the picture's just as grim. Volkswagen's sales fell by 7.1%, meaning nearly 25,000 fewer vehicles were sold. That's a real dent, and it's not just about consumer preferences, it's about policy. After Trump announced aggressive tariffs earlier this year, including a lingering 25% duty on imported cars, automakers like Volkswagen felt the squeeze hard. These aren't just fluctuations in demand, they're the fallout of a direct trade war strategy, one that's now disrupting global pipelines. What makes this even more striking is the broader context. While Volkswagen's global sales grew 1.3% in the first half, thanks to booming EV demand and a 37.6% surge in all-electric deliveries, North America and Western Europe were the exceptions. Deliveries in North America dropped 16.2% in Q2 alone. Volkswagen isn't alone here, but it's a major target. When the biggest European automaker pulls back nearly 25,000 units in the US, it signals not just economic tension, it points to a brewing automotive standoff. As if losing 25,000 vehicle sales wasn't bad enough, Volkswagen is also pulling its showpiece electric van, the ID Buzz, from the US market. Officially, they're blaming a rear seat that's too wide. But let's be real, it's not the seat, it's the tariffs. Since April, the US has slapped import tariffs on European-made vehicles. That number jumps to 27.5% when you factor in extra duties on key components like motors and batteries. For a van built entirely in Germany, that's a death sentence for profit margins. Volkswagen's insiders aren't even sugarcoating it. They say the tariffs have made exporting the ID Buzz no longer makes sense. The fallout has been instant. Volkswagen shipped over 1,900 ID Buzz units to the US in Q1. By May, only 2. And this isn't some side model. The ID Buzz was meant to be Volkswagen's electric flag bearer in North America. They were eyeing 40,000 annual sales. That dream just got wrecked by Trump's trade war. Volkswagen's electrification plans for the US market now look shaky. Without local production for the Buzz and with EV subsidies ending in September, the question isn't how fast they'll scale. It's whether they'll stay in the race at all.